Sorry, this lighting sucks. I can't figure out why it's so dark. But I wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry if I've not been vlogging. Sorry if I haven't dropped a recent video. I did post a video the other day, but it was just a slideshow, different pictures. But, as I say, sorry. So, here's a vlog that I've wanted to do for a while now. Sorry if you hear the baby in the background. And she's distracting. I want to come on here and tell you guys that the first paranormal that ever actually happened to me was quite a few years ago. So yes, this is a paranormal story. If you don't like paranormal stories, then hop off this video and watch something else. But anyways, the first paranormal story that I can remember was back when I had quite a few of them, but this is like the very one I remember really, really well. It was a few years ago, actually. I was in bed. I don't know what time it was. I actually remember feeling very, very, very cold. And I swore up and down that I felt my mom and her dog come crawl on my bed with me. I thought it was them. But when I came to realize it, the next morning, it was my aunt that had passed away, and it was her dog. And how I know that was true, what happened was, I did ask my mom if she came to my room, and she said no, she had it. Well, my aunt, I've always had different signs that my aunt was around her since I was little. I've seen her a few times, but this one really scared me because after I realized, I woke up, like I felt her come into bed with me and lay down next to me, and whenever I realized that she was no longer there, I had cold chills, and I was so scared to move out of my bed. I did not want to get up for anything. I was terrified. I remember laying there the rest of the night, my head underneath the covers, waiting for the sun to come up, and it felt like the eternity. And that was like one of the very scariest times of my life. And now my daughter, who is now 5, we lived in an apartment when she was 6 months until she turned 1. We lived in this apartment. It was 2. Then we got out of there. But I remember her telling me one time that she was terrified of her room. Terrified. Even my dog would not go to that room. My dog would growl if she was in there and bark at the closet. Well, my daughter came up to me one day and we were sitting in her room and she says, "Buddy's in here with us right now." I said, "Who's Buddy?" She says, "He's mean. He's a mean guy who lives in my closet." And when she said that, I had chills shoot down my spine because my dog was terrified of that closet. Terrified. I have seen things. I have heard things. I remember one night we're all in my room. My husband was working out of town in the oil field. It was just me and my kids and my dog, and we had a cat. Well, we were all getting ready to go to bed, and I remember hearing banging against the bedroom door. I opened it. Nobody was there. I turned every light on. There was no one in the house. I called my sister-in-law. Her fiance came over, checked the house, no one was in there. Well, the next morning, I found claw marks on the door. And it was just so freaky. So we ended up packing my kids up the very next day and we left. We were just gone. I stayed gone until my husband came back from out of town. Those were like the 2 ones that really stuck with me throughout these years. And I know that there was a demon in that apartment. I hate saying that word, but there was one. I'm very sensitive, and so was my sister. When my sister came over one day, she said, "You guys can't be in this apartment." She said, "There's something evil here that is after your daughter." Sorry, it's the baby screaming in the background. So we ended up moving, and once we moved, all that haunted stuff stopped. I didn't feel scared in that apartment. I have seen a white shadow figure in our new place, but it was not scary to me. I did have dreams of demons when I was pregnant that was very vague, and I swore it felt true. But so far, nothing, and I pray every single day, night, to keep us safe and let no harm come in here. But I just want to give you guys a little talk about that, and let me know if you had any paranormal stories, because I love hearing them. I don't like witnessing them, but I do like hearing them. So, good night, you guys.